Good morning, it's Top Stories in 5 minutes with Lulu Fadoju. It's the 7th of November 2020. I'll be starting with the Guardian newspaper. Bear with us if we have not done enough. Buhari appeals to Nigerians. President Muhammadu Buhari on Friday appealed to Nigerians yet to feel the impact of his administration and those who feel the government is not doing enough to bear with the government. FG to empower 500,000 youths under NYIF. The Ministry of Youth and Sports Development has announced plans to empower over 500,000 youths in Shomolu area of Lagos State with its Nigerian Youth Investment Fund. Buhari gets report on Lagos destruction. Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu yesterday met President Muhammadu Buhari at the Presidential Villa where he presented a report on properties damaged by hoodlums in Lagos State during the EndSARS protests. Lagos government urges calm, warns against fresh protests. In a statement by the Commissioner for Information and Strategy, Gbenga Omotosho, the state government said any protest under any guise will be disrespectful to the memory of those who died in the violence and unfair to ordinary Lagosians. FG assures of completion of projects in Benue State. The federal government has assured the Benue State indigent of completion of ongoing projects to boost social, economic and political development in the state. Boko Haram. Again, Governor Zulum meets Buhari, advocates political solution. Governor Babagana Zulum of Borno on Friday updated President Muhammadu Buhari on security development in the state and advocated for political solution to end what he described as madness afflicting the state. 2021 budget. Amechi canvasses adequate funds to deliver on railway projects. Reps frown over non-implementation of intervention projects in SDG's 2020 budget. At the 2021 budget defense session by the House Committee on SDGs, the lawmakers were worried that funds were totally released for every other project in the budget, but there were zero releases for zonal intervention projects, which would have benefited their constituents. CBN says it expends 3.5 trillion naira to enhance economic growth. In a review of the 132nd communique of the Monetary Policy Committee, the Central Bank of Nigeria says it has so far made a total of 3.5 trillion naira disbursements to cushion the effect of COVID-19 pandemic on the country's economy. 9.8 million Nigerians are currently food insecure, says United Nations Food and Agriculture Organization. NRC generates 1.4 billion naira IGR, remits 245 million naira to TSA in 2020. The Nigerian Railway Corporation on Friday said its internally generated revenue as at September 30th stood at 1.4 billion naira as against the 4.4 billion naira projection for 2020. Ladoja slams Obasanjo over 2005 impeachment narrative. The story comes with the writer OBJ's past haunting him. Now to the Punch newspaper. FG needs $556 million to complete Lagos-Ibadan rail line, says Amechi. INEC spent 2,249 naira per voter, 189 billion naira in 2019 polls report. The Independent National Electoral Commission says it spent the sum of 2,249 naira for every vote cast in the 2019 general election. This is according to a 384-page report released by the Commission. FG forcing lecturers, students to school to avert fresh EndSARS protests. ASU. The Academic Staff Union of Universities said the federal government was afraid youths might take to the streets in protest against the ongoing industrial action by its members and thus was employing blackmail to force lecturers back to class. Lekki shootings. Army files papers, lists top generals, senior officers as witnesses. Obaseki didn't mastermind my emergence, Edo Assembly Speaker. Don't try to please everyone, CJN tells new Supreme Court judges. The Chief Justice of Nigeria, Justice Tanko Mohammed, on Friday swore in 8 new justices of the Supreme Court and charged them not to try to please everyone but to fear God. Restructuring will foster unity, says Wike. Rivers State Governor Nyesom Wike has advised those agitating for secession to rather strive for restructuring of the country in order to foster the much-desired unity. Banditry, kidnapping, still big issues in Kaduna, El-Rufai. Kaduna State Governor Nasir El-Rufai on Friday admitted that banditry and kidnapping were big security issues in his state. The governor also disowned campaign posters depicting him as running mate to the Minister of Transportation, Rotimi Amechi, in the 2023 presidential election. And that's all for today. Thank you for listening. I'm Lulu Fadoju. Have a great weekend.